The very first expansion of Humankind, Together We Rule, introduces a major upgrade to the diplomacy and relationship system of the game. The new units, quarters, and features of this expansion will offer you new ways to negotiate, spy, and sign treaties to prove that those who make peace also make history. But winning peace is not always an easy feat. You will need to master the arts of mediation and persuasion to come out on top. Agents are a new type of unit for you to recruit. There are two kinds of agents. Envoys are your empire's representatives. They will have unrestricted movement on the map to spread your diplomacy to rival empires and even independent peoples. When you're playing for peace, words are sharper than swords. However, if you prefer to stay in the shadows, spies and spy masters are the way to go. They can infiltrate other empires to perform special actions, such as siphoning districts to steal their resources. The reworked stealth mechanic will allow your spies to remain hidden. Watch out for certain districts and military units that might bring that stealth down. When it reaches 0, your unit will be revealed. All agents will be able to collect a new type of currency named leverage, a resource that will be key to your diplomatic actions. Embassies are new quarters that you can build in the heart of your cities. They will strengthen your diplomatic ties with other empires, unlocking new agreement options. These agreements can be very beneficial to both signing parties. For example, the research agreement reduces the cost of scientific discoveries already made by the other empire. If you want to be a bit more persuasive, you can spend the leverage you've collected to force your opponent to take certain actions. You could force them to lower their war support against you, or pose an ultimatum to start a war, unless your demands are immediately answered. The way you use your leverage is up to you, but will be a critical factor in your relationship with other empires. Whoever said diplomacy was all about friendly handshakes? Diplomacy is not just limited to bilateral relationships. The expansion will introduce the Congress of Humankind, an international forum where all are invited to weigh in on world politics. Together, you and your fellow empires can influence global doctrines and vote on civics. Once a civic has been voted, every player will be given the choice to either enact it or refuse it for a huge amount of influence. You can also help arbitrate crises between empires. Once a conflict is in the Congress's hands, every empire will be able to choose which side to support. Wars might escalate quickly through the Congress, so don't underestimate the importance of your diplomacy. All empires will be able to vote, but the sway of your voice depends on your leverage. Having a say in the world order is always a good idea. If you can't wait to make diplomacy the core of your empire, the expansion also introduces 6 brand new cultures for you to choose as you move through the eras: the Sumerians, Han, Bulgarians, Swiss, Scots, and Singaporeans. These cultures come with the new diplomat affinity, which offers 2 exclusive abilities. Their active skill allows them to demilitarize a territory for several turns. When used, it will give units who set foot there a trespassing status that causes them to lose health over time, and give the initiating empire grievances and precious leverage. Their passive skill allows all the Empire's units, not just agents, to collect leverage. This affinity also introduces a new way for you to gain fame in the form of diplomatic stars, which you can earn by collecting leverage in each era. Along the path to diplomatic hegemony, you may stumble upon one of the new wonders of the expansion, such as the impressive Palace of Versailles, the extraordinary Monument Valley, or even the Grand Congress of Humankind. These will make for glorious additions to your pacifist empire. The path to victory in humankind varies greatly according to playstyles, and the Together We Rule expansion introduces a whole new way for your empire to rise above all. Our ambition is to keep improving the game, to deepen and diversify its mechanics. With this expansion, diplomacy is more immersive than ever, a rich system that can be made the front and center of your empire's strategy. Will you use leverage to gain an edge on opponents, or work to ensure peace for the world? No matter which path you decide to pursue, your goal remains unchanged. Leave your mark on humankind. Humankind Together We Rule. Pre-purchase now.
gamezplay.org